Okay, we're back for the next entry in the Winstreak. This is going to be Southern Mercenaries. And I've decided that I'm going to stop with these boring names, just using the name of the company origin. We're going to have some fun. So. This will be the company name, the Scheherazaddies. Let's see, I'm got to pick a good banner. Doing Southern Mercenaries, so we can pick one of the southern looking ones. Okay, past titty mermaid. Here we go. Okay, one of these. It's gonna be this or this one. I have some concerns about the size of this banner and the visibility of other bros behind it, but I kind of like the way it looks more. Looks really good. This one is also like different from anyone that I've tried up until now. I think I'm gonna hate myself, but I'm gonna pick this one. It's gonna be so big, it's gonna really piss me off. I can just tell. All right. Do expert, Ironman, low starting funds. I feel like my mouse is dying. What are you doing? Okay, and then unexplored map. Let's go. I think it might be time for a new mouse. Mouse is falling apart. Okay, you could have stayed home, never left town. Just lived out your days laboring for some vizier. Instead, you took up the sword, scrounged what little money the gilder had shown upon you, and started a band of mercenaries. Life as a crownling has taken you places that most others never see. In a sense, you've carved open doors and avenues through violence. But the years have slowly weighed down your neck with a nasty truth. You're barely a step above being a brigand. You get hired by locals to do simple things for simple pay, and then sent on your way. You want the Scheherazaddies to be bigger than that. You want your company shown to the vizier's offices. You want it to gain the glory it deserves. And maybe you want it to even travel north to faraway lands. Hell yeah, we do. Like, right away. Hell, maybe in the north they treat a mercenary with respect. Of course, it won't be easy. You've just a few men on hand. But those men are Wasi ibn Asili, Abdari the Bloody, and Harun al-Siddiq, the finest fighters you've ever known. With them at your side, the whole world shall come to know the Scheherazaddies. The Gilder will reveal to us the way. Yes, it will. Okay, so we start outside the arena city. And before we go inside, let's just take a look. Seems like we're kind of right in the middle of the map down in the south. Generally speaking, it is a lot tougher to start in the south than the middle of the map. Because cutthroats are just hard to fight. Cutthroats are way tougher than thugs. So my overall plan here is we're gonna maybe do a contract or two. Maybe we'll do an arena fight, depending on what it is, maybe. But we're probably gonna hit the road and go north to the middle of the map very quickly. I don't want to hang out in the south for too long. So let's see what we got. Let's take a look here first. Hunt down what terrorizes. So fighting like hyenas is pretty scary early game. I think that can also be Nachos. And then we have drive off nomads at Free Roamers Camp Northeast. Swear to God, this mouse is dying. What are you doing, mouse? Okay. I think I need to get a new one. And then to take a look at the arena, there's no reason not to just do it now. It cares about the average level of your bros, and the average level is going to be 1 in the beginning, pretty much no matter what. So yeah, 2 hyenas against 3 of our bros. That's a very sketchy fight. Let's take a look at the bros now. Basically the same 3 starting companions. I will say, starting with a fire lance instead of a militia spear, and a 2-handed mallet instead of a woodcutter's axe, and a composite bow instead of a light wooden crossbow, insane. This is so much better than the starting equipment you get for the other origins that I've done so far in this series. It's crazy. So let's take a look at these guys. First up's the Spear and Shield companion, and he got a great trait, Dexterous. The This is an awesome bro. Let's just see how he rolled. It doesn't matter that much. Mid-roll hit points, mid-roll fatigue, kind of low-roll resolve, but it's a small range. High-rolled is initiative. He actually kind of low-rolled his melee skill, but then he made up for it with the trait. Low-rolled his range skill, and kind of high-rolled his melee defense, and that's pretty great. Very happy with that. Abdari the Bloody. He's an optimist and a team player. Those are nice traits. Kind of mid-rolled hit points. I rolled his fatigue, which is pretty nice. That opens up some good space for him, although honestly, probably gonna make him a spear bro. High rolled his resolve. Low rolled his initiative. Mid rolled melee skill. And not a lot of range on the melee defense. But like a really good version of this brother overall. Pretty happy with that. Good traits are nice. And Harun al-Sadiq, the ranged brother that we're really going to try not to get killed this time. He's bright, which is cool. And he's tiny, which don't hate that actually. I mean, he's not, it makes him a lot worse as a hybrid, obviously, like, but we were never really planning to make him primarily a melee bro anyway, so I'm okay with him just having better defenses. He high rolled his hit points, mid-rolled fatigue, mid-rolled resolve, mid-rolled initiative, low-rolled melee skill, but I mean he's tiny, so it kind of doesn't matter that much. Mid-rolled range skill, and then got great defenses because of tiny. So these are some pretty good brothers. I'm not at all unhappy. And I will say one thing, which is that if anyone, I can't imagine anyone's been doing this, but if anyone has actually been following along for this whole series so far, I'm probably going to have one more run here where I do more or less the same thing. Like, you know, Spear Bros, similar builds. And the reason for that is that, like, unlike a lot of other people posting stuff, I am still learning this game. I don't feel like I'm an expert yet. And I feel like I'm still learning how to use the Spear Bros, how to, like, perfect that strategy. And I kind of have, like, Bruce Lee's philosophy on how to do things where, you know, that famous quote about, I don't fear the man who's practiced 10,000 different kicks. I fear the man who's practiced one kick 10,000 times, you know? I feel that way about my strategy in this game. So, like, I'm still learning. I'm still getting better with the spears. I'm going to keep doing it for a little while. At some point, I will definitely divert from that and do something different. But it's probably not going to be this run. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, sorry if anyone's disappointed by that. But honestly, I'm kind of doing this for me, not you, so get stuffed. Anyway, let's take a look at the brothers for hire here. Got a cheap peddler, cheap shepherd. Those are both, I mean, the peddler I'm not as happy about, but he could be a tank. Shepherd's pretty good hire. Very expensive Daytailer. Okay, caravan hand and a cheap Daytailer down there. So that's like 4 brothers that I'm happy to hire. Well, 3 brothers I'm happy to hire, and then there's a peddler who's cheap. Kind of no point even looking at the alchemist or the weaponsmith. Let's take a look here. Pretty reasonable prices. I wonder if there's any, like, I wonder if there's any adjustment to prices for the first city, or if they make sure it can't have ambush trade routes yet, because it would be a little bit rough to have ambush trade routes on a southern city. There's a net that we very well might buy. We're not going to buy this bird. Pretty affordable armors if we need that. Some kind of expensive hats. A couple of affordable spears, some knives. A couple of shields too. So we got some options. As far as these contracts go, having the 2 spears definitely helps with the Hunt Down What Terrorizes contract. That makes me a little bit more willing to do it. Payout for this contract is pretty good, which makes me a little bit suspicious. I believe there is a correlation between the payout for contracts and how hard they are, like what the camp scaling is. So the fact that this one is 450, that's pretty high. That makes me a little bit concerned about what this contract looks like when we get there. But that being said, I don't think I'm gonna send my starting bros in to fight against 2 hyenas. That just seems like way too dangerous to me. Before they have, 9 lives, or I don't know, anything really, like better armor. It's so easy to die against hyenas, and I'm a little bit sketched out by that Hunt Down What Terrorizes contract too. I think I'd prefer to do this one first, and maybe get some better gear from it. So I'm gonna go ahead and accept this. Take a look at where it is, and then hire some bros. We'll go from there. So we're definitely hiring this shepherd. We're definitely going to hire the caravan hand. Nice that he comes with some pretty good armor on. Mouse feels like it's so screwed up. And then I'm definitely hiring this daytailer too. And I'll probably hire this peddler, and maybe I'll just give him the shield and he'll just like hold the shield and shield wall. It's dicier against nomads because they have backstabber. That's probably what's happening. So let's take a look at the bros first. These are our starting companions here. I haven't looked at the stats yet. Okay, also kind of annoying that I don't even recognize these armors. Like, I don't know which armor is what, but it's fine. Okay, let's go through them one by one. Barkud al-Aban, our shepherd. He low-rolled his melee skill, but he high-rolled his range skill. So this guy's like a tempo thrower, probably. Everything else about him is very unexciting. So that's kind of the only thing he can do with any degree of competence is throw. Yeah. I mean, he's got literally 0. He rolled 0s on his defenses. He sucks at everything else. He's not... But 48's pretty good for starting range skill. Garrow, the caravan hand. Well, these aren't very exciting traits. Bleeder and ailing. Wow, this guy's ready to keel over at a moment's notice. He's got pretty decent hit points and fatigue. Good resolve. Yeah, okay, melee skill. Also, pretty decent range skill, although actually it's worse on average at level 11 than Barkud. This talent star on his range skill, basically it's like he started at 47. Except that he doesn't get that range skill up front, he has to level up to get it. So like, this bro's okay, but I don't know about keeping him on the team long term. I don't even know if I'm going to give him a title, actually. Bleeder plus ailing is really funny. He's like sickly little guy. Look at how pale he is. He doesn't belong here in the south. Okay. Shuyab al-Sawid. Oh, I see a lot of stars. Ooh. Well, I was like, is this our peddler? No, he's not. He's actually the daytailer. Okay, he's got max roll resolve with 2 talent stars. Interesting. 3 talent stars on range skill and almost a max roll there. So he's looking at 86 range skill at level 11 on average without gifted. Pretty good. Why am I getting so many range bros? And he has insane melee defense. He's got 40 melee defense at level 11 if he ever were to get there. So this guy could be our nimble, could be like a nimble tank. Or he could be a really good thrower. Interesting. He could even be like a kind of crappy bannerman. He could be a throw banner. His resolve really isn't that good for being a bannerman. But it's like workable. And I've never built a thrower banner before, so that'd be an interesting avenue to go down. I don't know. That's very interesting. This guy's got a lot of question marks. I'm just gonna do this. See if he lives first. But this is certainly a very interesting brother. And then Abdari ibn Hussein, or peddler. Wow. This guy just sucks. Also, it's like did literally every recruit high roll their range skill? It's so funny. Wow. Okay. I mean, we can't obviously like buy 5 stacks of javelins and have 2 guys in the front. That's not going to happen, but it's kind of funny. This team is like atrociously bad at fighting in melee. They're actually terrible at it. Wow. I mean, this guy has like no other value besides being in the front. He sucks. Garrow. Just gonna leave him with no title, which, you know, is not a good sign. Abdari just is terrible. Triob's very interesting. We're gonna do something with him if he lives. And Barkud, let's see how he levels up. But I'm not sure about his long-term prospects on the team. Let's just say that. Dari being a tempo whatever bro is probably not getting the best gear. Let's just say that. Probably give him that. I give the good gear to the bros that we care about the most in the front. It's gonna be these two. This thing has like 4 spear stats, right? It doesn't have spear wall, but it's got the ranged attack to compensate for it. It's a good weapon. Wow. Could also consider swapping the weapons on these two, just because this guy's got slightly better range skill. I don't know how much that actually matters, but he's also got better melee skill to take advantage of the mallet. It's not really that big of a deal. We'll leave their titles alone for the time being. Okay, and then of these bros, this guy is certainly the one that I'm the most interested in preserving for the time being. Oh, and then we got 50 armor. Actually, it's pretty good. Well, we'll put it on. We'll put it on Garrow for now. And with this complement of brothers, we need some weapons. Really would like to get some more knives. We need some javelins for Barkud. Or for the other guy. Are there any javelins here? There are some javelins here. Alright. So let's just quickly check. So this would take us down to 1,000. Probably need to buy a hat. There's a hat. Could buy some... We're gonna buy the knives, that's for sure. Probably gonna buy the spears and a net. I don't know how much use the net's gonna be in this very first fight, but we're gonna need it eventually. What are these hats? These hats are too expensive. What they are. Some consideration towards buying better armor, but all the bros that we really care about already have armor, so I don't know. I'm gonna buy at least one spear, that's for sure. Between these two, I'll probably put the javelins on Harun, actually, because just a stronger weapon, so I want to put it on the better brother with higher range skill. And they're so bad at melee, it's kind of amazing. They're like so bad at melee. This guy's going into combat with just a knife, which it currently looks like he is. And I kind of want to give him a better something to do. Like maybe I'll give him a shield as well, because I'm kind of interested in keeping him around. So we'll buy one of these. We're gonna want to put those two brothers next to each other. Per Deductor's strategy of like stacking up the puncture brothers, giving them shields, stacking them up, and then puncturing enemies. Puncturing is going to be a lot harder to do against nomads, though, because they do have better defenses than thugs. They also don't have such good armor. So there's definitely like issues with this whole plan. And then it'd be nice to give some kind of weapon to the guys in the back. Some kind of melee weapon. Maybe I'm supposed to just give them these knives. And assume that if we get to that phase in the fight, we're just like, you know, we're going to surround a fleeing enemy and not have to worry too much about their melee skill being low. So maybe something like this. I could put this guy on the outside because of Shatter. It's kind of interesting. I don't know how likely I am to use Shatter. It's already hard enough to hit cutthroats. Debuffing my hit chance seems a little sketchy. I mostly just really want to keep these two alive. So I think I will put them in the middle of the formation. And anything else we want to do? Let's take a look here again. Me crazy. Oh yeah, I think I'll buy the net. And we could even buy another brother, but to equip him, we might need to go a little bit too low on money. I guess we would maybe just need a spear. But none of these brothers are like that appealing, though. I don't want to buy a detailer for 200 crowns. That seems bad. Even he does come with a knife. And a hat. So then it's kind of more like he costs 150 or something. Because I was just paying, what, like 30 for the knives and 30 for the hats. So it's kind of like he costs 140, actually. Then we'd have 8 brothers. Which is definitely like a little bit more comfy. Maybe I will. We're also, like, gonna chew through our food really quick. Extra knife is nice. But I can't buy a knife. I can't buy him and a spear, though. It's not gonna have a good weapon. But maybe that's okay. Maybe I will buy him. I've decided. Let's take a look. Galib. Galib sucks. Man, what a crappy brother. Just like min-rolled everything we care about. Although again, max rolled range skill. Wow, what a weird set of brothers to get early on. Do we care about him like even less than Abdari? Is that true? Which of these do I care about less? They're both so bad. Oh my gosh. I mean, he could be like the worst pleb banner too. Oh no. Oh, they're both so bad. I don't know. I kind of care like zero about both of them, to be honest. And to be clear, in other campaigns, I might be like, oh, tempo thrower for these guys, but just like everyone has that going on. Practically every bro we hired. There is only room for like one tempo thrower right now. So which of these bros do I care about more? I guess I'm going to give this guy... I give that guy the shield because he has higher range defense naturally, so like He'll take slightly better advantage of the shield, stacking it up a bit higher, the melee defense. Wow. Okay, well, we got a squad. It's not the best squad ever, but it's a squad and it's ours. And nothing else to do here. We're not going to fight 2 hyenas. Maybe I should have checked the weaponsmith, but like, there's no way we're buying anything there. Same with the alchemist. Almost no point even looking. Okay, let's get over here and do this fight. Another thing about being in the south to begin with is we're going to go through our food really quickly. And that's another reason that we maybe want to leave kind of fast. Also no more brothers to hire here. See how many... Some cutthroats. Oh, alright. Well, it's not 7, because that would be many, so... I guess the game acknowledges that cutthroats are, in fact, tougher than thugs. Good. Let's get in there. I don't know if I never noticed their banner before, but I kind of like the Nomad banner. It looks cool. Okay. Hide that tree. Alright. Cutthroat analysis. This guy's got a good armor and a scary weapon that he's double gripping. Guy's also got pretty decent armor. Spear and shield. This guy's got bad armor and a double gripped spear. We want to kill him quickly. Bad armor, scythe and a shield. And then decent armor and not very good. Well, I mean, there's like a bunch of 50 body armors. There's 4 of them here. It's too bad that these shielded brothers started on the south, because I actually would much rather have them up on top. So maybe we'll do a little bit of a shoot and scoot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not all of our brothers are going before them. The team is a little bit split up, initiative-wise. So how aggressive... I assume they'll just move forward 4. And they can kick sand in our faces, which we don't like very much. The ones that have less... The ones that don't have shields are a little more concentrated on the south. So it would be nice to focus our killing down there. Let's start by waiting and see what they do. I mean, we can't spear wall or anything, so... Alright, this is our last brother to act in the first half of the round. So they all have Pathfinder, by the way. We don't, which means that if we were to retreat 4 hexes, we actually build up a lot of fatigue. Now, it doesn't matter too much in the early game because we don't have like lots of abilities to use, but it matters like a tiny bit. It's not 0, I guess is what I'm saying. So, double gripped spear here. I want to kill him first. The scythe is also dangerous. Thinking about whether I want to do a shoot and scoot. If we shoot and scoot 2, then on their next turn, they can like come in and kick sand in our faces, which is a little bit annoying. Because our brothers are not going to be able to do shit when they've got sand in their faces. It's irritating and it gets everywhere. So how do we want to do this? I mean, I think we'll just shoot and scoot too, and accept that we might get some sand kicked in our faces. It does mean that we don't get attacked, at least on the next round, which is not nothing. And if I scoot 2, do I scoot up and back 2? I think that might make more sense. And I think these ones are going to be very interested in wrapping around the bottom, but we should be able to get ahead of that by positioning the shielded rows appropriately. And then we can maybe try to focus down the 2 up on top and maybe this guy. And then deal with these. It's kind of too bad that the ones we're leaving until the end are the ones with bad armor, but this guy we might be able to leave to the end. We'll see. This one's probably the one I'm going to shoot at in the first round. Okay, so I think we have the plan. I don't care that much about either of these bros up on the top. So I don't know that I care about which one gets more exposed. We do also have the option of moving back 3, so they can't kick sand in our faces, but then we don't get free attacks. And I wonder if that's worth it or not. Maybe double turning them is just better. Maybe I'll do that. I don't really want to get sand kicked in my face. So if we were to do like this, that wouldn't be so bad. Just gonna think about it a little bit more. I know that I play these early games or early fights really slow, but like these are the most impactful fights. So I really don't want to screw them up. Yeah, let's retreat 3, and then we can also kind of like recenter the ranged bros a little bit. We can move them 1 tile up to get them further away from the nomads down on the south. Okay, I've decided that. Gonna move, like I said, the Range Brothers 3 back and also 1 up, which might tempt the enemies into doing something a little silly with their formation. Let's see what they do. So they're probably all gonna wait. Oh no, they're turn done. So this brother was faster than this cutthroat before. We could move him in and try to stab that cutthroat. And then just end turn. And if we were to do that, I think he would be faster next turn. No, that's probably not true, actually, because if I were to puncture, then he would... Yeah, so it looks like they're content to, like... It looks like they're content to end 1 pace away from us. And I'm guessing that if we were to retreat only 2 hexes, they would probably come in and then kick sand. This is like my first time fighting in the south in the early game. Yeah, I wonder if I just I don't know, I kind of want to get a little more information about why the other ones are going first. I'm gonna wait. This one's also keeping his options open there. Okay. We might make our stand right here then, because we're kind of not making like much progress otherwise. If I were to throw at this guy, 45%, I think this is the one I would throw at. And then what I might do is move Abdari like 1, 2, 3, 4. Might move him up here somewhere. And move the shield bros up 1 hex here and here. And then just shield wall with both of them. And that reduces the number of incoming attacks quite a lot. Could also consider trying a spear wall, which, you know, I wouldn't have a lot of confidence in it succeeding. But we could try it. It might entice this guy to try to take the long way around. And maybe we'd be okay with that. This is our fastest guy, so this guy goes last in the turn order. Two, three, four. Any chance these guys... Let's see, we could maybe put Ghalib in the back and reposition Abdari to be here. Something like that. Spear wall at this hex. Kind of funnels them towards the middle. Okay, so Shiab has not taken his turn yet. Barkud, we take a ranged, take a aim shot here. It's not bad odds. Shoot this other guy in the head, sure. It's fine. I guess we could also move Wasi up here. Or even like down here. Because these guys are going to be wrapping around, like I said. Maybe I'll move him here. Move Wasi here. Abdari to this hex. Ghalib up here. And then we could move Garo down here. And I don't have like a ton of confidence that Garo lives through that experience, but you know. It's a more target-rich environment down here on the bottom. So the Fire Lance has more of a chance to do something effective there. I'm going to do that. So I think I'll put Ghalib here. These guys both suck. Is one of these hexes more dangerous? They feel similar to me. Let's go down here. Like that. Okay. Now this way, well, let's just see how this goes. Playing it pretty cautious. Would really prefer to shoot at the ones that we have already hurt. Like guy's waiting. No, he's probably just like... He's got the Rip Deer, lower initiative. Just thinking about whether I want to fire first. We might be able to take this cutthroat down. Sucks though, because he's the one with better armor. I guess we might be able to leave this one for the end. I don't know. Let's just fire first and maintain better initiative. Although this one up here is kind of a bigger threat. So maybe he's the one we should be focusing. $47, $49. This one down here, we have the javelins to throw at too. Okay. So these guys are all waiting to come in. No, this one's turn done. I think maybe we'll just wait. 1, 2, 2. These guys can move in and attack. They can make one attack, but then we could puncture them back. We're gonna run out of fatigue really quickly if we shield wall again and then puncture. Maybe that's fine. Maybe that's all they need. I think I'm willing to take a little bit of a gamble and wait on... No. Alright, Garo. Is that all of them? This guy's turned done, this guy's still thinking. That guy's still thinking. I like the 2 damaged ones are out in front. Probably gonna move Galib down here and then Garo up here to again. Turn done, turn done. Could be crazy and just send Wasi right here and Fire Lance these two. How much does it do? It's a lot of damage. Seems like maybe a bad idea, but it would be cool. Is it a bad idea? Seems like a bad idea. Really don't want to get him killed. It's so easy for him to get surrounded. I guess I could move Shuyab down here. Am I leaving the ranged bros out to dry, like leaving them out to dry in that situation? Do this. Maybe it's dumb. I'm gonna do it. Well, that didn't go very well, did it? Shit. Here I think I'm just gonna make 2 attacks. Oy. And now we can step in. We could try Shattering. Might be better. 57 versus 67. Oh boy, that's not good at all. Let's see, I think I'm gonna puncture. I puncture. Yes, okay. Alright, this is not going so great. We'll wait on Galib. I could move... I think I'm gonna have to move Barkud down here. And then maybe make an attack on this Nomad before he gets a turn. If I move him here to do an aim shot, then this one can go 1, 2, 3. But he doesn't get to attack this turn, though. So maybe that's worth. Maybe that's just better. He acts in 1 turn. So I can go here, make the attack, and then we just kind of have to commit to saving Barkud, who is going to get jumped like 100%. I'm kind of scared of that. Maybe going here is just smarter. Killing this guy would be so good before he gets a turn. I'm done. 10 turns, 2, 4, 3. I like that this guy's going after... The one with the ability to stun is going after Wasi. That's really good. Yeah, so am I okay with this guy jumping down here on Barkud and then kicking sand in like Abdari's face or something? I don't know. That kind of sucks. It's a lot safer putting him here. I'm gonna do this, I think. It's a lot of misses. Okay, and now it's probably more important to kill this one, even though he can't stun. Alright, we did it. And then this guy. Okay, that was good. That was really good. Gonna step in here and hopefully get a morale check on this guy. That would be awfully nice. Didn't. Could stab him. Puncture. 35%? Missed. And now these guys are still on their shit, trying to get onto the ranged bros. We could make that even harder for him by stepping down here, but then we can't contribute. So I think we'll go here and... 32 versus 73. God, I really want this guy's body armor, but maybe I need to just try to get it from these two. I like that he's fleeing. Maroon's also out of javelins now. This guy's gonna run in 4 turns. Can't get up here. Oh, this guy's also gonna run. We cannot get up here to provide surround on this cutthroat. I think I'll put him like up here maybe. Just pass turn. And now I probably should go in and help kill this one with the Darga's shield. That was good. Alright, go beat. Definitely moving here. 2, 3. I guess that's where we're gonna put them. 1, 2, 3. There's no way for them to jump into this hex. We don't want to we don't want to move him further south because then they go 1, 2, 3, 4 and jump on Barkud, which would be bad. So Ghalib's gonna continue body blocking. Very cautious. Could run over here. Try to stab this guy down with the spear. Get it? 5 turns, 6 turns, 7 turns. Now here's the real question. Do I want to move Abdari in and maybe break this guy's morale? And certainly help us and have a decent chance at either hitting him or breaking his morale. Or do we need to be more concerned about these guys flanking around? I think I'm gonna go here and just do a regular attack and miss. This guy is dangerous. I don't really want to toy with him. He does have the better hat. I think I might do the aimed shot and step back one. I could also go over here and fire at this guy, but he's got the Adarga shield. That's just not very likely to work. Okay, they're being super cautious. We also need to be cognizant of the fact that when we kill this one, these are going to run away because they started with 6. So one interesting option is we could step in Shuyab and Shield Wall to like pin this guy down and let this one run away. That's kind of lame. Just really don't want to get... This guy is dangerous with that double gripped scythe. So we really don't want to let him get on top of one of these unarmored brothers. Like 1 or 2 hits to the head and they're just gonzo. Let's wait on Shuyab. And we do have the option of throwing a net over this other guy, but it just doesn't seem necessary. He's going to make 1 attack and then he's going to shield wall. Miss like a little baby. Okay, he's running now. And done. Yeah, so Shuyab. Shuyab is the one that I care about a little bit more. I want this armor. Just don't want to get anyone killed. Hate getting brothers killed. So let's see, think about the sequencing. Galib. Well, I kind of want to like put one guy here, shield wall. We're gonna have everyone else around. I think I'm okay with trying to play this clean. Let's not get any injuries. We'll do that. This brother's gonna move up here. This brother's gonna go like, I don't know, over here. Maybe just further down. I started with 6, so yeah, this guy's gonna run away. Then we move in and we fall. Prepare to stab. Wait on most of these brothers. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy can't get in range. He's gone. Then we'll move in and get our surround. Wait. Hero's just gonna pass. Go here, pass. Wait, anyone else? These guys are moving? Yes. But I guess I didn't leave a space for Wasi. That was dumb. Spleen, perfect. Okay, good. Pretty clean. And who do we want to get this kill on? Arun is one of our starting bros. We like him. Okay. So, you know, I was a little bit of a coward. I let one of them run away. Maybe that was bad. But we did get this set of armor. We didn't take a lot of damage, so we're kind of fresh and ready for that next fight. Very tools positive. Got some money. Scythe. Two shields. I don't know. I am a very cautious and conservative player, and sometimes that holds me back, but I think I'm okay with the outcome. Especially like getting all those tools. That's really nice. And the spear. Spear's good too. Alright. We're gonna have a puncture squad. Well, we're probably not gonna have a puncture squad when we fight those serpents or nachos, whatever it turns out to be. Let's just not repair that, probably. We are gonna repair this and this up and this. Some decent weapons. Back. The brothers are so bad in melee. Yeah, so hunt down what terrorizes. We have a grand total of 2 militia spears to spear wall with. Spear walling was what we wanted to do. We would probably want to put on some plus accuracy weapons. How many hyenas would this be? If it's nachos, I think I'm okay with that. If it's hyenas, it's definitely more scary. Let's... Sucks that we don't know where they are. Okay, down here. Follow the road. It's hyenas. It's 3 hyenas. Glad that it's daytime again. So, 3 hyenas. We probably just leave these 2 brothers with the equipment that they have. I mean, we could put spears on them. They've got the best chance with the spear wall, but early game spear wall against hyenas is just so risky. I don't know if I want to risk the starting companions like that. Let me go take a look. I feel like hyenas have about 15 melee defense. Is that right? Or yeah. Let's see. Hyenas have 10 melee defense, so Abdari here would be rolling 70% to repel them if we were to use him like that. So very risky. That we only have like 3 brothers with melee skill above 50. Okay, well, this is Harun, but we're not putting him in the front. Oy. So we're definitely going to use these plus accuracy weapons. Let's think a little bit. If we were to do that, actually what we could do, just not use the mallet maybe. Someone should probably use the mallet. It just does so much more damage. But I kind of want to have plus accuracy weapons on brothers. You're definitely getting that shield, that's for sure, basically. Galib, I think you're also going to have a shield. May put them on the sides like this. offset the formation. They all shift over to the right a little bit. Of course, they also might just... They're faster than us. They'd probably just charge the front line on the first turn. So maybe I just put 3 crappy brothers up front with shields. I'm just trying to figure out whether they're going to charge straight for the front line or if they're going to try and make it around the back. These brothers with knives just aren't going to like do anything. And they're not going to get attacked either. Maybe it's just better to give them a mallet because it actually does something. Could put all the bread. Well, no, obviously not. Okay. Do a little swapping of headgear. Okay, I think I'll go into it like this. I don't really know if this is optimal or not. But we've got one high accuracy brother on either side. 3 brothers up in the front that we kind of don't care that much about. Shuyab we care about, but I did give him a pocket shield just in case. Pocket shields on those 2 guys. Dari. Is here. Okay, let's... We have no more repairs to do, right? Yeah, 1 second, I'll be right back. Thank you for your extreme patience. I don't really know what the AI is going to do here. We'll find out. Oh, these are scary. Oh wow, we're faster than them? I'm shocked by that. I wonder if they like waited. Absolutely shocked. Okay, so we do actually have the option to spear wall here if we want. Boy, Shuyab is in a dangerous hex. Holy shit. So I think Shuyab is just gonna spear wall, and he's gonna pull out his shield because he is in some real danger. I might pull Wasi back. Might pull Wasi back. I don't really want him to be the most exposed. Feels like putting Ghalib here is a little bit of a death sentence for him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, four. I could move Abdari all the way down here. If I shoot with Barkud and then step him up one, then it's possible for Abdari to pass through. I'm gonna put the starting bros in safer spots. Over here, let's throw... Doesn't matter too much. Great. Abdari has not moved yet, right? I hope that's true. Okay, we're gonna leave Ghalib where he is. And I think here I'm gonna do an aim shot. This and go here. Spear wall. Oh shit. Oh, okay. I didn't recognize that he had already moved this turn. I thought because he had the shield and the heavier armor, he was going to be slower. I'm dumb. So bad remembering who's moved and who hasn't. Yeah, so that's pretty bad. I might move... Maybe I'll move Wasi back and just pull out his shield. Do that. Put up Dari like... I just leave it as. Oh boy. This guy's acting in one turn. Yub, you're in some serious danger. I think we'll just go in and attack. Good. Alright, I'm actually happy that he's trying to go for the ranged bros instead of ganging up on Shuyab. Let's wait and see how things go elsewhere before we decide what to do with Abdari the Bloody. Top priority is killing this hyena. And there aren't that many brothers who can help with it. Actually. Shuyab's number 1. Let's see if Shuyab can do it or not. He's going in 4 turns. Yeah, we'll wait on the thrower. Wasi's just gonna make 1 attack here. Maybe a second attack? I think so. He's still in good shape. Oh, probably gonna tuck Barkud in and make an attack on this hyena. Or that hyena. Let's wait, see. Garrow, we could put him here and spear wall. It's a little hard for him to do anything else that's like productive this turn. Let's wait. Good. Okay. Really tough to put Abdari in melee contact and just not have him have a turn at all. But maybe it's correct. This guy doesn't have a lot of hit points left. We're doing that. I think I'll just move Abdari in to make an attack. looking to flee. Now, unfortunately, it does mean that our ranged bro didn't get a chance to do anything this turn. We'll position him here. And let's see. I guess if I put Garo here, he can step into and make one attack next turn, which is the best he's going to do. And he doesn't, like, block anyone. Doesn't really matter much, actually. Abdaria's fodder, and this is our starting companion, so I kind of have no compunctions against stepping in and making an attack. Had a chance of dropping his resolve state. Alright, good. So we're good. Just make sure they don't get away. Run them down. Okay, that wasn't bad. Arkud, I don't know if I want him to get the kill. Let's see, check experience real quick. No one's that close to leveling up, so it doesn't matter. Actually, someone was a little close, right? Everyone was kind of close. Make sure Haroon gets this kill. It would be nice if he leveled up. Alright. He leveled up. No one else did. Got a couple hyena pelts, which are just gonna like sit in our inventory for 30 days. Doing nothing. Until we come back to the south. 20 days maybe. Let's call it 20 days. Okay. Whichever one I pick, it's the other one that'll happen first. Let's do the other one. I almost never pick that. Let's try to bust a camp first. Okay, we got a lot of money. Arena is still 2 hyenas. Yeah, no one leveled up except for our starting thrower, and I don't think I want to put him in against a couple of hyenas. Also, we don't even have full ammo yet. This bro is pretty good. It kind of pains me to give him fast adaptation. And I'm a little bit not sure if I'm supposed to take these +3s, but maybe I take them anyway. The +3s in melee skill, because he does have tiny. So he's always going to be at a disadvantage there. But we could give him like a mace or something so he can stun enemies that get on top of him. We do also have the option of giving him initiative. And he could do other stuff with that. Like we could make him an overwhelm gunner or something like that in the long term. I think I'm taking these hit points almost no matter what. I don't know. I don't want to turn down the +3 melee skill bots here, but +4 fatigue is also pretty appealing too. It's never going to be great in melee. It doesn't need to be great in melee. +4. Yeah, I mean, he's never going to be great in melee. Especially with tiny. Decisions. Like, we never want this brother to be doing melee because of Tiny. And his starting melee skill wasn't that good. The times when he's more likely to get into melee are against orcs and necro savants. I'm making long-term assumptions here, like he lives past the first 20 days of the campaign, which so far, you know, not a great record on that score. Can't stun orc warriors. Can stun necro savants, and it's really good. Really good to do that. I'm gonna take peek, I think. Tiny pushes me over the edge there. And then just hard to argue with fast adaptation into quick hands. He's going to have really good range skill. He's going to be at 90 without gifted and 94 with gifted. So like in the long term, I would rather not have fast adaptation, but I think it's just so bad to not take it. But it does mean we can make him like a more complete thrower build. With like, you know, if I take fast now, we're skipping Berserk or Killing Frenzy later. Not Berserk, we're skipping Killing Frenzy later, probably. But nothing else helps us that much in the early game. If I take 9 lives, it keeps him safe against marksman. If I were to skip fast, what would I take instead? Pathfinder or 9 lives, I guess? Just kind of hurts to put fast on a bro with such good range skill. But I think I'm going to do it. It's just more important to win in these early fights cleanly than it is to... Like, I'm okay with sacrificing our late game potential for the early game power spike. And we could wait a little bit and see what this arena fight is. I think I'll probably buy 1 stack of ammo, even at this obscene price, too. Maybe a stack of tools? But we can afford to wait a little bit and see what the next arena fight is before we leave. Like day 2? 2 hyenas still. A little confused. Maybe this trick doesn't work on the first day with the arena. Because I feel like it was day 1 when we first looked at it. Now it's day 2. I don't know. Maybe I'm being stupid. I don't understand. I would have thought... How the hell does this work? I would have thought that this was day 2 and we'd see a different arena fight. Hold, please. Alright, in conclusion, I don't really know how this works, but I think I'm just gonna head north immediately. And before I go, I am gonna buy tools, because they're at a pretty reasonable price here, and I'm gonna buy ammo, so we're like well stocked up for any fights we see along the way. Sell the saliva. Will I sell this, just to get it out of my inventory? Obviously hold on to the knives. Do I sell these raging hyena furs? They're gonna just like stick around in our inventory, pooping things up for us for a while, but it kind of doesn't matter that much, because like in the beginning of the game, we're not going to be going on long trips into the wilderness where we're camp busting. So it's like, do I want 190 or 70 crowns, or do I want a hyena attachment maybe like on day 30 or something like that? I kind of feel like maybe I'm just supposed to sell them. I'm doing it. I don't know if that's right or not, but you know, money's pretty good. In the beginning of the game, the name of the game is money. Alright, I don't know what's going on with the arena. I'm too dumb to figure it out. We're just gonna go north. A lot of foot traffic here. Some brigands. A few poachers and some raiders. Ooh. It's kind of a spicy fight. Man, a few poachers and some raiders? Sort of like to have some levels and like thug armor on my bros first. 7 of them. So this could be 3 and 4, or it could be 2 and 5. I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe I'm supposed to dodge that fight. That's a tough third fight to do while almost everyone on the team is level 1. I don't think I'm gonna do that fight. It just seems too risky, especially given how bad the recruits we've gotten so far are, actually. Like, they are not good. Everyone has terrible melee skill. Let's rearrange the squad a bit, by the way. Get them back in the fighting line I had earlier, just in case we get, like, ambushed or whatever. I'm not gonna put a pocket shield on this guy when he has nothing to use with a pocket shield. Not yet, anyway. Maybe I will eventually, but not right now. I'm gonna dodge that fight. That fight seems a little bit too much. If ever we're in level 2, I think I might be interested, but it's just a little bit too much right now, I think. Without thug armor and, like, yeah. Too easy for that to go wrong. Okay. Oh. Group of outlaws west of Brookhaven. There's some famed something. Famed armor. That's interesting. Just making a quick note. Interesting. We do have the ambition to bust a camp with these contracts. Hunt down what terrorizes. Escort a caravan back the way we came? Don't think so. Not interested in that one. Harbor. Ooh. Got a nice little harbor network here. Krakendorf and Grotenhaven. 2 other noble houses. Nice little harbor network. We don't know where it goes yet, but glad that it's here. Don't think I need to sail anywhere yet. Food's expensive because they've got terrified villagers or disappearing villagers, whatever. Need more food. Almost 2 days of food, though. Another detailer here we could hire. Probably gonna do that hunt down what terrorizes mission. Yeah, let's accept it. Go north and then across the water. Annoying. I'll probably hire this detailer. Got a lot of money. We need bros. Who aren't bad. What the heck, man? Why doesn't anyone have any melee skill? Oh, this guy sucks too. He's so bad. Actually gonna put him here. He's like ever so slightly better than this dude. However, we should put these guys next to each other. Well, I mean, we're fighting beasts, it doesn't matter, actually. So, never mind. I take that back. We'll put that spear on someone. Okay, let's... Any other equipment here I need? I don't think I want to buy another spear. Let's see what these beasts are. I don't like that it's going to be nighttime when I fight them. At least we're getting a head start on the scout. It's also leading us west. Oh, it's the Webknechts? Okay. Is there any chance that if we run back, we fight them during the daytime? I bet there's like a chance. Okay, so first of all, we're putting away the shields, because against Webknechts, not really that effective to use the shields. And then I guess Shuyab with 49 melee skill is like one of our best brothers in this fight, incredibly. There's zero chance that he maintains a spear wall against Webknechts with 49 melee skill. They just have too much melee defense for that to work. Could put the militia spears on these two brothers, though. I think against Webknechts I'm okay to do that, because if it works, it's like a semi-free win. And then we need to figure out how to distribute everyone else. So we'd probably do something like this. Something like this, and then let's see, everyone in the back. Move the whole company. Let's recenter. And push these guys over a bit. Something like this, maybe. You guys both have knives to pull out. Yeah. I very much doubt I'm going to pull out those shields, but just in case, since we are putting them in the exposed spots, I'm going to try to go back across the water. And the timing might work out where we fight them during the day, which would be really nice since we have two ranged brothers. I don't want to try to third party them though. Not interested in sharing any of this experience. Okay, Dawn. Let's not share the experience. Let's just I know exactly how far away I need to be. Alright, let's see if we can spear wall them a little bit at least. $26 versus 41. Basically just waiting on everyone. That's spear walls, baby. Okay. Well, that went great, obviously. We'll wait up here for better surround. Probably just fire right at this guy. Nailed it. Step back. Step back. Just gonna pull the formation up a tiny bit. Wait on Wasi and see how these stabs up there go. Same thing with Abdar the Bloody. Or we could just move in over here. I don't really want this one to run. You know what? Let's live a little bit. So now I regret what I did earlier. Okay, that one's fleeing. That's good. Alright, well, he's probably just going to web us. No, he didn't. Wow, that's smart. Okay. Wait here. Wait. Wait. Wait again. Where are the other ones? Are they going to come at us? Wait. I know where they are. Wait here. Oh, look at that. He got away from a 3x surround. Impressive. Now die, monster. Don't belong in this world. Okay. I think that's it. It's over. Easy peasy. Not a lot of experience from these fights, though, I'll say that. For having done 3 fights, not a lot of experience. Okay, things are going to be cheaper now, which is good. Coven of the Ancient, a long way to the southeast, somewhere around the region of never-ending sand. A long way to the southeast, somewhere down here. So it's probably like in this vicinity for 370 crowns, maybe. Maybe? This is so interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna go bust that camp just yet. I might try to build up to a squad of 12 first, but we are gonna come back for it soon. Alright. Definitely need the food. What are the prices like here? They're like, okay, not amazing. Okay, buying that food for sure. Need more ammo eventually. Could pick it up here. This price is alright. It's not great. I don't think I will. Maybe I will. Oh, decisions. Yeah, prices here still aren't good, buying or selling. $170 crowns. It might be worth our time. If we could bust that camp. What's it called? Coven of the Ancient? That sounds like a Necro Savant camp. Coven of the Ancient? Sketchy. Coven of the Ancient. If it were Ancient Dead, we would not be prepared to do that. We have so many piercing weapons. We have javelins, spears on multiple brothers, pokey daggers. If it's Necro Savants, then obviously it's like not even in consideration. But we could scout it out at least and just see what's up. To the southeast. Ooh. Some nachos here. I'll find some nachos, that'd be nice. Alright, actually we need to think. Is there any chance this brother is our bannerman like last time? I don't think so. He's not really suited to it that well. Galib's just too shitty. I'm okay with pleb banners in general. I think Galib is like too much of a pleb. I'm just not okay with it. But Shuyab was the other one that I was kind of interested in, except that he's also got the chops to be a tank. A nimble tank, but a tank. What a weird, interesting brother he is. God, I need to look at him some more. Throwing banner? I just never had a throwing banner. I like the idea of him being a throwing banner. But then we waste his 3 stars in melee defense. But like, throwing banner. Throwing banner, though. I've got a throwing banner build. Relentless throwing banner. Let's see. 9 lives, bags, pathfinder, quick hands, fortified mind, relentless, rally the troops, throwing mastery, nimble, duelist. That's my thrower banner build. Kind of want to just like try it out. But like, yeah. The problem is we have so many ranged bros already. Barkud, Harun. So like, what is he doing in the meantime? I guess we could take... I was gonna say we could take tanky perks in the meantime, but of the perks that I listed for a thrower banner, it's like really only 9 lives that's tanky, and everything else is more damage and banner oriented. But like, I don't know about having 3 throwers on the squad before we even have a decent melee frontline. We would just chew through ammo and it'd be so expensive. Shit. Really tough. He's not an incredible tank. I mean, I guess he's pretty good. He'd have 40 melee defense on average. He started with a high roll in hit points. Fatigue's a problem, but for a nimble tank, it's not the end of the world. And we know that he'll have good resolve. So it does take advantage of 2 of his talents, melee defense and resolve. I do like having a tank early. Dang. Decisions. Well, I think we can level up Wasi anyway, because there's like no shot that he ends up being our bannerman. That's just not happening, I think. Do I want resolve or hit points on this level? I'll give him a little resolve, a little bit of an injection of resolve here. And then I just take 9 lives. Got pretty good melee skill already. Doesn't have a lot of hit points to begin with. And one nice thing is that we don't even have to change our formation to fight these Nachos. We're already in spear mode. That's cool. Let's go. All tier 1s. Love to see it. We can spread ourselves out so that we keep this high ground. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Put Garrow here, put Wasi here and Spearwall. So I guess Siegward can go right here. Actually, I kind of wish that I had left this spot free. Well, we can adjust later. Actually, I don't think I will Spear Wall this turn. 2-3. I'll just let them come. That's where they want to go. They want to step into low ground. We could also Spear Wall and just Dari? No, I don't think we need to. Okay, we cannot adjust. I lied. But that's fine. Good throw. Yeah, I'm gonna save the jabs. We're in such a good spot. I put Wasi right here. He's pretty safe. I Spear Wall from this hex. I'm worried about killing this guy by accident, but I should have moved him forward, actually. Let's wait and see what the other ones do. Bonk. Maybe I should have moved Sigvard. Wait here. They all want to get on the range, bro. Let's screen for the range brothers. Probably just move Wussie down a little bit. Well, we could just leave more. Just leave more guys and tempt them. Move him down one. He can stay right where he... Do like this. They want that corpse. Okay, nice try, Shiab. Kill. I'll wait. We can get a clear line of fire at this Nacho. Wait on Abdari as well. Probably keep spearwalling here, so this guy can't just walk through and attack Sigvard. Stuff. And there's the level ups finally. It's all the same group of nachos. Alright. More nachos. Many nachos. 9 nachos? 9 is a lot of nachos. They're gonna be coming for us too. Shit. Wait, are they tracking us? They see us? They saw us. Nine's a lot of nachos. Abdari the Bloody. He's got a lot of hit points. He might be a good candidate to get Colossus on the first level up. Garrow. Kind of mediocre looking caravan hand who's not going to level range skill because we've got too many range brothers already. I think I'll give him more hit points. And I don't really want to keep this brother long term. I wonder if he's supposed to take fast adaptation. Do I want to fight 9 nachos? Seems a little sketchy. I'll give him Colossus to avoid injuries. Tempo thrower. Fatigue, I guess? He's not going to need it for quite some time, but these are low rolls in the other stats. Take initiative? I don't think so. I'm going to take fatigue. Let's just make sure that he can throw for days, and he's going to get fast. He's using a bow right now. Shuyab. Ah, shit. I finally have to make choices. And of course he gets a +5 on range skill and a +3 on melee defense on his first level up. To think about it a little bit. You're right back. Okay. I thought about it a little bit. I'm gonna do some weird shit with Shuyab. He's gonna be a relentless gunner bannerman. It's gonna be weird. I'm excited about that. Given that, maybe I skip some +3s in melee defense in favor of like hit points. But I mean, obviously melee defense is like more useful right now. This moment in time. I think I like the idea of Gunner Banner more because it means we can give him a crossbow for a while and like not chew through our ammo supplies quite as quickly. Yeah, so do I take this +3 melee defense or do I take the +4 hit points? I think I'll read it out just a little bit and hold out for some +4s in melee defense because the plan is not to have him be in melee all that often. And I'm gonna take 9 lives on him. Let me just double check. I do have a plan for the Gunner Banner. In case I ever. So the plan for Gunner Banner is 9 lives, Pathfinder, Fortified Mind, Quick Hands, Gifted, Relentless, Rally the Troops, Crossbow Mastery, Nimble, and Fearsome. Which sounds pretty sweet. I'm gonna give him 9 lives this level. Let's make sure that he stays safe. Okay. Cool. He still isn't any better than Barkud at range, so we'll keep him with melee for now. It does make me want to give him shield in his pocket. Well, let's start by figuring out whether we're fighting these nachos or not. Alright, I'm just gonna do that for now. 9 nachos. We've got 9 brothers. That fight before was very favorable. Nine Nachos is a little scary. That's like a fight that could go out of control, potentially. Might be easier if we do it. Could be better or it could be worse if we do it on hilly terrain. I don't like that we've got two brothers with just knives out. That's pretty weak. But we also sort of need to go through them to finish this contract, which is a bit of an issue. Those brigands still. So many hard choices. I want thug gear before I fight those brigands, and I want everyone to be level 2 at least. 9 nachos? Could just take a look and see. Let's take a look. Well, with this configuration of terrain, we have some very safe spots to put our ranged brothers. Not like there's no risk to this fight. A little further back just to make space. There should be spots for everyone. Three, four. So this hex is no good. We can't put him there, or they'll jump him on high ground. Alright, I guess we're committed to this fight. This is happening. They're probably all turned on. Wait on the thrower. Don't really want to put him on. So I think what we're going to do is, based on how they're positioned, I'm going to want melee bro here. The spear bros are going to go here and here. These two hexes. One, two, three. It's 4 turn. Good work. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, it's so sloppy. We should have shot first. Oh, we hit anyway. Okay. Not punished. Arrow is just gonna wait where he is. Need to move Sigward and then we can put Chuyab in place. So he'll wait. Abdari also waiting. Abdari's just gonna go here. He might end up having to pull out a shield. That was a funny little dance we had to do there. God, these early fights. Wait, see if any of them make it through. Obviously don't want to be killing them at this point. This would be premature killing. Okay, one of them made it through. Two of them made it through. Well, one of them made it through. That meant that two made it through. So if we can kill this one, then we end up guarding this hex again. Then if one of them makes it back through the spear wall, they can eat, which would be like kind of bad. We can bring Geob down a hex. We could attack with Sheob and then move him down if he succeeds in killing, and then bring Wasi down to guard that. Does leave the bros up on top pretty exposed though. Don't think I want to go down here. Don't want to put a brother on low ground against them. Maybe I do? Maybe I'll put him down here and pull out his shield. Arrow. We're gonna stick to the plan. There and there. Also have the option of stepping the thrower down here and shooting the Nacho from the low ground, which kind of sucks. Or we can move him there. No, we're not gonna move him there. It can't attack. Chuyub doesn't have a great chance of killing this one is the problem. We committed. And I think I'll put him here. And then we're just gonna guard this hex a little bit harder. Wait. Alright, this is pretty good. So now we can kill this guy. Go up here. They're pretty much all fleeing. Can't make it. Oh, I can pin this guy down. I think I'll do. Well, pin him down is maybe a strong statement for someone with such abysmal melee skill, but you know. Coming down, please. There we go. Alright. Only guy who got messed up was Sigvard. Got a lot of experience, some loot. We can wait on these level ups until we see the next fight. Coven of the Ancient. Said it was a long way to the southeast. Far is a long way. Some Necro Savants. No, thank you. Good on that. Thank you very much. I knew it was Necro Savants. The name was just too suspicious. Okay. Okay, no new contracts. Now, here's a question. We could sail to Krakendorf, wherever the hell that is. And maybe recruit a bro or two, maybe do some contracts, and then we could come back, go west, and find that camp. And try and bust it and get that famed armor. That's pretty interesting. Daily wages are 90 crowns. I've been fighting beasts though. It's actually a little bit dangerous to fight too many beasts in the early game because then your brothers level up a bunch without having gear. And then you start fighting raiders while everyone's wearing like sub-thug gear, and that's not a good situation to be in. So like while I'm happy that we're getting some fights in, more fight density, there is also actually a risk there that we need to consider. $170 crowns, we just instantly go to that other place. We also save like the food and the tools. Versus just walking up the road. Let's do it. All the way over here. Still pretty far south, actually. Hunt down what terrorizes a cat. Gee. Really want to fight some humans. Don't need this food yet. I got some more javelin. We could consider buying later. There's a cripple here. That's the only brother they have for hire. Albert. I don't really want to hire a cripple. Do we want one more militia spear? Like this damaged one? I don't think so. What we want to do is fight some goddamn humans. I guess I did walk away from those poachers and the raiders though, but I'm just worried about fighting like 5 raiders with this crew that we got right now. Seems sketchy. Let's see what this is. It's 8 Webknechts. Well, fortunately, all we fight is beasts, so we're already set up for that. Look at this atrocious level up. All of our bros want to be ranged bros. Every single one. Jeez. I mean, I don't care about this brother at all. I kind of want to just... I guess he's got good initiative. Kind of want to just give him some fatigue so he can, like, shield wall for longer and puncture. And 9 lives, I guess, because I'm going to put him in dangerous spots. And here we have this miserable brother. Gotta be so bad too. 9 lives, fast. Got a knife right now. Fast adaptation, the problem is he doesn't even have a weapon that does anything right now. Give him 9 lives too. And we're already set up to fight Webknechts. Almost out of ammo, by the way. Many Webknechts. I like this high ground. I'm gonna try and use that high ground. On the Spear Bros, I think. So let's miss that. Put one brother up here, spear wall here, and maybe like here. This big bard might be a reasonable choice. I got really good defense. Maybe I'm okay surrendering this hex to them, actually. Garrow's got the Fire Lance, which could be okay. He does have okay range skill. Yeah. This is... yeah. Upside. A little sketchy. Scary for Galib. Wish I had a clear shot on these guys. Maybe I'll step Garrow in and blast. Wait and see. Do I want to do that? Kind of need to like save Wasi. That's pretty good. I can kill this spider here. Then I can continue spear walling. Easy. In which case, maybe I go down and doing a 3-on-1 down there is kind of stupid. So I'm either going to go here and spear wall or go here, just go and like provide more surround on this Webknecht. I think I'll just do. Step in. Kill that one. I'm here with Abdari. Let's wait and see what happens with Shuyob first, because he can one-shot that guy. Wait on Siegbard as well, because there's not too much he can do this turn. Big bonk. Wait on the thrower. Sounds good. Here. Siegbard. More of them coming in hot. Yeah, okay, they're gonna run. Alright, that's fine. We'll let them run. Slowly and painfully. Yeah, like I said, we need to fight some human enemies. And it kind of needs to happen soon. I guess we know that camp has human enemies, the one that we were told about. Let's level up for our crappy bro. Give him some more resolve. Bosses. On that. First level 3 brother. Just give him some hit points and maybe resolve. Could give him initiative. Do I really want to make use of initiative on a thrower is the problem? I don't think like overwhelm thrower is a very good build. Still have the option of making him an overwhelm gunner. That's not like off the table or anything. I guess we could also just give him like ranged defense. It's kind of stinky that it's a +3, which is a min roll. I'm just going to take this resolve. And we'll take cans on. And let's give some names out. Thrower, fodder, thrower. I'm bow thrower. Hero. Still kind of whatever. Fodder. You know it. I can't resist. And then this guy, maybe just generic dodge quick hands? No, he's good. We like him. Not really like anything in particular. So this was a net negative if we just sail back right now. We lost some crowns, but we got a little bit of... Got like a little bit of experience on the brothers. They do have cheap ammo here. I'm gonna pick up 2 stacks. They got a bunch of nets too. That's very... God, how many nets do I want? I want a lot of nets. And they got javs too. Ooh. Actually, a lot of things we kind of like. Fish. We need mud. We need food. Buy fish. And the spears are very cheap. So many nets. It's good. I like having a bunch of nets. Almost wonder if I should buy like just all of them. Just buy them out. But it is pretty early in the campaign still. 100 crowns is still like a meaningful expenditure. So I don't think I will buy any more right now. Everything is cheap here. Do I want to buy another spear? Really would rather source weapons from enemies. We have to fight some human enemies to get them. But we need to do that anyway. And when we fight human enemies, I'm back on the like, put shields on these bros with knives and then dagger them down plan. We're a little bit short on knives too. What's that? How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could buy one. Keep. And then one more spear worth buying. Okay, I guess that's all we'll do here for now. What's that? So they told us that the camp was west of Burkhaven. So we could sail back right now. But we know there's no contracts there that we want to do. And no food and like no supplies, nothing too exciting. We could also just walk to the east. And then maybe along the way we can at least scout out what the terrain looks like in here. I don't know how likely it is we find it. I guess if there's like a mountain, we could get on the mountain and maybe we'll find it. But I think I like that a little bit more. I think I just want to walk along the road and find out what's going on over here on this side of the map. And maybe fight some goddamn human enemies. Game, please. It's another town right here. Maybe I'll go... I want to take a peek on that mountaintop. No, I'll do it later. Stone Keep. Alright, let's see what's here first. Obviously can't take that. Ah. Esteemed engraved Nordic helmet, southeast. Okay, well that does narrow it down a little bit more, I guess, but we kind of already knew that, so... I'm just taking notes. Alright. So a Nordic helmet is, I think that's a nimble helmet. We had one of those in the last campaign. They look really cool. It's obviously not as exciting as like finding a battle-forged armor, but it's a good helmet. I mean, we need helmets. So it's like down here, southeast and west, so it's somewhere in this vicinity. We've really pinned it down pretty well. And it's a brigand camp. And we still don't have famed buckler. We still don't have good armor to fight brigands, unfortunately. What do we got for recruits? Killer, executioner, another shepherd, gambler. I like gamblers. I'm okay with shepherds. Food. I guess I regret buying the fish now. Didn't know there was going to be cheap food just down the road. Got a dog we could buy. I think I'd rather have more brothers right now. Super cheap malicious spear. So if we were to buy a brother, we wouldn't really have any good armor for him. So how likely is it that there's another town nearby that could offer us a contract against some brigands? That's really just all I want, is I want a little bit better armor on the squad before we go fight a brigand camp. I'm worried about these guys with no helmets. I'm worried about all these guys with 20 armor fighting a bunch of raiders or whatever. And knowing that it's a famed helmet is like, it's still really good. It's a little bit less exciting. I feel a little bit less like I need to go grab it right now. Maybe that's silly. I mean, helmets are good too. Oh, what's the sale price like here too? Let's check that. Not great. It's like kind of okay. I think I'll just sell off some of the stuff. Make a bit more money. Food is cheap here. Just load up on food. Oh, we have pretty good price on it. And then I think I'm going to hire 2 brothers here. And it's either going to be the miller and the shepherd. Sorry, the miller and the gambler, or the shepherd and the gambler. So the shepherd has better range skill, max fatigue, and resolve. I guess the shepherd's like a little bit better, huh? Shepherd comes with a hat, miller comes with a knife. Let's take a look at him. Okay. Holstein, hey, sweet, we found a brother who can actually hit things, finally. You know what this looks like to me? I'll give you 2 seconds to guess. But I think anyone who's been watching my videos knows exactly what this looks like. Yeah, buddy. 105 starting fatigue, 86 melee skill, 89 with gifted. Not very good defense. This is like, it's a good way to take advantage of this brother. He has some minor weaknesses, but this kind of works towards his strengths. And then Horst. Horst is pretty good. He high rolled his defense. 7 is the max for a gambler. Great range defense. Okay, starting melee skill. He has faint-hearted, but gamblers have great resolve, so it's kind of okay for him. And he also high rolled his hit points, basically. So yeah, I kind of like him. He could be like a UH kind of bro. But bad news for guys that I like less, however. Well, we'll figure out what to do with them exactly in a little bit. Someone's gonna keep. Arrow slightly better. Add on here. Sackcloth on Abdari. And now they need weapons. At this point, I will buy a damaged militia spear. Just put it on our future spear bro. And your boy here might just be getting a knife. And we'll think about the formation more when we get into our next fight. Could also buy this added surcoat for only 92 crowns. We got some brothers in like real bad armor. Maybe the hats are more important actually. Fix that situation. Hate buying these hats. They're so bad. Maybe if I just pay for like 2 hats, that's smarter. I'll pay for 1 more. And put it on a brother that I like. I'll put it on Haroon. So this is like, we got a squad now. They're kind of a unimpressive squad. We could just go take a peek at that camp and see how it looks. Take a quick peek. We'd either go south around these mountains or go north. Really want to fight some brigands and get a few more good armors first. It's only day 4. It's not like it's going to scale up that much between now and when we come back for it. Yeah, so if we were to go look for it, now would be the time, I guess. Let's take a peek. Let's just go take a quick peek. Jesus Christ, more nachos? How many is this? They're running away from us. 8. I mean, we could certainly fight 8 nachos. We've proven that, but... Again, I'm worried about what I was talking about. Leveling up the brothers without getting armor for them. I don't know. Do it. I'm honestly not sure at which point you like stop taking beast fights to avoid overleveling your brothers and getting screwed when you fight raiders for the first time. I don't know when that point is, but I feel like that point maybe exists. They're all going for the high ground, that's why they all went north like that. could just go take it for ourselves, I guess. We will. If I go here, they're going to keep on trying to go around. But maybe that's fine. Oh, maybe this is okay. Are they gonna go into that spot? Yeah, now they all want that high ground hex. That was dumb. I should have known that they would react that way. But maybe it's okay. I was really hoping that there would be a chance of killing this Nacho. I guess he's going to be at points. It's not going to happen. I think we're gonna need to make a little bit of space. Some shuffling up here. I don't know why I waited on. Okay. Something like this. Did it pretty vibes based, but I think I'm okay with this. That spare wall didn't last very long, did it? How many of them didn't move? These ones are all waiting. Turn. Turn done. Here's the issue. If I kill this one, then I cannot spear wall this guy here. And someone can go up there and chow down. So we actually kind of need to not kill him, fortunately. Could kill this one and then Austin can step down and spear wall. A little bit dicey. We wouldn't want to do it right now, however. Want to make sure that they use up their turns. Alright, this guy fleeing is pretty sweet. If I throw here and miss, it's a little, and kill this guy, that's like a little bad. So just don't miss. Easy. I think I'll step in. No. He's fine where he... Alright, we're not going to throw again this turn. Fine with where Siegvard is right now. And these schlubs in the back. Arrow's good. Horse just fine. Now I could step here and occupy that hex, so it's actually impossible for them to get on top, but then he's a little bit vulnerable. He's only vulnerable in one hex, though. And that hex is on the lower ground, so it's probably fine. I think I'll do that. Yeah, this is good still. Okay, well... And this guy already... Alright, we're just gonna kill him. Just gonna kill him. This one to flee. Son of a bitch. Come him down, please. There we go. Get in the way. Why did I arrange things so the fodder bro was gonna get the kill? Oh, he might miss. They do have terrible melee skill. Good. Alright. So I feel like it's probably down in here. I'll just go straight south. I remember if they said a long way to the west. I bet it's over here. Southeast and west. Go a little further south to look for it. We don't have forever. We do eventually need to make some more money. We're also like kind of gonna... There it is. Some marksmen and some raiders. That is a It's a sketchy camp. Some marksmen, some raiders. I mean, it's nice having all these Adarga shields. That's a camp we would want to assault at night with the current complement of enemies. Okay. I'm making an executive decision. Don't think I want to fight this camp right now in the daytime. But we know where it is and we'll come back. Want to go do some human fights. I'm just a little concerned that we're already reaching the point where they're going to be against raiders. A health store. So left to right. And Krakendorf is over here. Krakendorf is this. Yeah. Let's go see what's over here on the left. Eisenstadt. Here's the next town, somewhere nearby. Eisenstadt. A large city, nice, love to see it. Ooh, look at all these contracts. Terrified villagers, rebuilding effort, ambush trade routes. So ideally, we would love to clear terrified villagers and then sell some stuff. And then we could clear ambush trade routes after that. We are already low on money, but we did pay wages for today. Drive off brigands. Secure Grinning Skull's Rest. Escort a caravan. Okay. Prices are going to be bad, obviously. I have 163 crowns for tools. Sexy looking sword master. Guy with 3 feet. Alright, so we're gonna do secure Grinning Skull's Rest to clear terrified villagers. I don't know if Grinning Skull's Rest, I feel like I've like 4,000 times said, oh, is it Ancient Dead? Is it Wiedergangers? And it's always been Wiedergangers. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Actually, I wonder if I should have declined the escort. Well, no, they can generate a new one in the meantime. I was thinking like maybe I want to free up a slot for the city to generate a third contract, but we already did that by accepting the other one. Okay, this is a Wiederganger fight. They're gonna be Geists. I want there to be Geists. Or it could be Nachos. I don't really want there to be Geists. I don't want there to be Geists. Ready. Emotional. Bros aren't ready emotion. Alright, well I guess we don't get to find out what they are. Ooh. Skip a +1 in melee skill for a different stat? The other stats aren't too exciting. I mean, some people would be like, you're obviously supposed to take initiative here. But we've talked about initiative builds and how they work with the whole spear wall strategy. In other words, not all that well. I mean, I guess this brother, he does have the talent star and fatigue. He could be a fatigue build of some kind, but then dodge wouldn't be very good on him. Dodge is good tempo, kind of want to take dodge. Maybe I'll take resolve this level up just because this could be a Geist camp. Or there could be Geists in this camp, rather. Yeah. And then I think I'll probably take Gifted for my usual progression. And I might take hit points, actually. His other stats are looking pretty good. And he does not have Colossus, so he's a bit more fragile. Arrow. Pretty mid-level up for him. Maybe I will take the +1 in melee skill on this level up, though. Over +2 resolve. But I might patch the resolve before this fight. Also got really good initiative. But I'm going to take Gifted. I want him to hit things. Click. And then I think I'll take resolve now. Again, somewhat in anticipation of this being maybe a fight against Geists. If this is a fight against Geists, by the way, it's going to be a little bit sketchy. I think it's just going to be Wiedergängers. I wonder if Garrow should have this big bonkin' chonkin' hammer. Actually, what am I thinking? Garrow, if we're doing this fight, Garrow should be in the front with the spear. Since he's one of our 3 brothers with actually okay melee skill. And I'll give the bonker to Halstein in the back. I guess I'll give Shiab this Fire Lance because he's got pretty good range skill already for the secondary fire mode. I don't think the nuts will be necessary. Fight. Gonna give everyone up front the good armor. We have no more shields to distribute. I want all the melee bros to have a hat. Everyone but the range bros. They're going to be behind Garrow. There's definitely a possibility that if there are Wiedergängers here, they make it through to these spots, but then we've got the bonker and the fire lance, and hopefully, you know, We can clear them off if we need to. Left flank is a little bit more exposed, but we also have the highest melee skill bro there to keep enemies off. No. Worst in here because we kind of care a bit more about him. Do this. Okay. Something like this. Looks pretty good to me. The damage is a little bit anemic. We just haven't fought any human enemies again, and we haven't got any weapons yet. Nachos. Nachos. Yeah, we'll just fight him. I don't think it's worth waiting until daytime. Oh, there's like a higher tier Nacho here. Okay, good to know. Let's see what that Nacho is first. Gross. The tier 3. Man, I wish I had a bludgeon. Something to stun him with. Damn. Tier 3 Nacho is real scary. The other ones don't matter. Tier 3 Nacho, though. We're gonna step back. We're gonna step back with everyone. And I might bring... God, that's so sketchy. Do I want to bring, like... I feel like I should bring one more bro down here to help out with that whole situation. But it's a little awkward trying to do that. It's just... Two, three... Two, three, four. Hera doesn't have great melee skill. I feel like actually, was it really stupid to spear wall here? I think it was impossible for them to reach him, so yes, it was stupid. So we're gonna like triple, if we can, we're going to triple protect some hexes against, or double protect hexes against this tier 3 Nacho, and in the meantime we'll pound them with ranged weapons. That's going to be the plan. So we're going to condense the back line. I don't know. They're going to go around the top. Two shots versus one, 40%. So I'm like kind of leaving the top side a little bit more unprotected, but I think the most important part is trying to avoid contact with this asshole for as long as possible. I really wish I hadn't pushed the spear wall button on Lassie earlier. That was bad. Alright. Hope the spear wall works. Shit. Don't like that. Okay. Ugh. Gotta wait there. Now do I step in and do the blast? Shit. Oh, he already proc 9 lives too. Balls. 7 turns. God, so bad. 7 turns, 9 turns, 8 turns, 10 turns. $61 versus $65. It does. Alright, we're gonna do it. Let's wait on Stigbard. Step in here with Valstein. Wait. Well, I would like to get more surround on this Nacho. Pussy, you're so fucking dead. Like, over for you, probably. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait. 47. These guys are all turned on, right? Okay. Bossy's gonna wait for now. Arrow. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the spear bro here, spear wall. I think that's gonna push these two up to fight these guys, which is good because I want them way the hell away from what's going on down here. This side should be able to handle themselves, and then once they've been pushed away, those two, I'm gonna step Abdarian to provide more surround bonus on this Nacho, so I'm going to wait on Guro as well. Let's see if it plays out like that. No. It's good enough for me, actually. Playing. Excellent. Anyone left who can do anything about this? Yes, there is actually. So you know, I should have thought about that a little bit more, but I think what I'm gonna do is just put Guro here. Pull out his shield. It all worked out fine in the end, despite some choices that were made. Okay, well that was scary, but we didn't lose anyone in the end. Little scary though. Take a little step up on this mountain for a quick peek. Bleached out ruins. So that could be, I think, brigands or ancient dead. Both of those would give us armor. Do we want to go fight that camp? Look at our spear bro leveling up like a Chad. +3 melee. Gifted. And I think I'll take hit points. He's already got a lot of fatigue. He only needs about 115. And he's got the talent star in Resolve. So we should be able to get there with Resolve, no problem. Let's make sure he stays alive. Actually, range defense is also a bit appealing, but we'll do this. Gunner banner. Hell yeah. Keep rolling those +5s, baby. And then Gunner banner. No more +3. Yeah, I'll take a. Let's roll this level up. Maybe? Or do I take hit points? Gunner banner. Banner. Do I want to take Fort Mine now? Well, let me see how this tempo thrower is leveling up. Pretty bad, if we're being honest. Well, okay, I mean this is an average level up, +3, but tempo thrower. Don't like having such low resolve on the squad. Hit points versus melee defense. He already has 0 melee defense, which is still like melee defense is worse for him than for a brother with better melee defense. And he's a thrower. I said he was a thrower. Up a ranged bro. Maybe I take gifted instead of quick hands if he's going to be using this bow for the time being. Okay, taking melee defense there, and then maybe even like a little more hit points. Range defense. Banner banner. Fort Mine versus Gifted. I think I'll take Gifted. Really feeling like he needs a throwing weapon. Quick hands, Gifted, Fort Mine. I think maybe I'll just take Gifted. Stop it. And maybe more hit points. The Fire Lance is funny. I mean, I guess the one Ignite is putting in some work. I wish we had some more ranged weapons. I guess when we fight this camp, it's very likely to have, or the camp that we fight for the contract for Weissenstadt's very likely to have some poachers or maybe even marksmen at this point. So now I just need to think about whether I want to go fight this camp up here first and then sell the loot while we have ambush trade routes. I don't know if I'd be able to fight it if it had Ancient Dead. But maybe fighting it's the right call. Maybe we could fight it if it had Ancient Dead. We do have a lot of bros. It's only day 5. There aren't going to be that many. They'd be auxiliaries. Honestly, like, militia spears are pretty fine against auxiliaries. I think we could probably overwhelm them with just sheer numbers at that point. Bossy would have to take a backseat, though. Take the backseat. I think I'm gonna go fight that camp for the ambition. But I might do it next session. It's already midnight. Started playing kind of late. And we could, like, nah, I'm not gonna take a peek. This is just gonna be the first thing we do next time. Okay, so like quick review. I'm okay with what we've done so far. Starting bro, let's see. Yeah, here we go. We've got 8 fights in 6 days, 5 days? 5 days. 8 fights in 5 days. Not bad. A lot better than the start we had last time. Haven't lost a brother yet. The brothers we've recruited are like super weird. Just everyone has range skill and almost no one with melee skill. So we're gonna need to keep on recruiting and find some suitable frontliners. It's been kind of a weird campaign so far in general. We've got this awesome gunner banner who's cooking up. I'm pretty excited about that. Never done anything like that before. We've been fighting a million beasts. I feel like we're probably already 5 out of 5 on beasts, right? Oh, I can't even look at the minstrel yet because I don't, or not the scout yet. I'm pretty sure we're already 5 out of 5 on beast fights, so we could recruit the scout as soon as we had money in the slot. And yet we've fought like cutthroats, 1 cutthroat fight, and that's it. So I think we fought 7 beast fights and 1 fight against cutthroats so far. That's really actually kind of bad because our equipment is atrocious as a result of that, and we're going to be getting into tougher fights now against raiders and marksmen. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some brothers die in the near future, and that'll just be the way it is. But yeah, we'll fight this camp next time. Probably gonna put out rows with the Darga shields in the front, under the assumption that it may very well be brigands with poachers or whatever. And if it turns out to be Ancient Dead, that's very easy to adjust to. We can like pocket the shields, step back a little bit. But all that'll happen next time. Oh, we'll want to put some nets on people too. I should do that right now before I forget. At least on Haroon. Okay, alright. Next time we'll do this camp, see how it is. Then go make a bunch of money with ambush trade routes. And then probably do the brigand camp too, and maybe get some brothers killed. It'd be a good time.